What's up guys, Matt Monas here. And a lot of you have been using your iPhone 6S for about a week and have probably loved the phone so far. I'm pretty impressed as well. But there's some pretty cool things you can do with it. So I thought I'd share you guys 10 tips and tricks that you can do with the iPhone 6S. So let's get started. First up is live photos, and it's one of the best features about the new iPhone 6S. Now by default, whenever you take a photo, it will capture 1.5 seconds of video before and after the shot. When you view the photo in your Photos app, you can bring them to life by pressing down hard on the image. Now live photos also records audio, so be very careful what you say just before and after you take the photo. It's also worth noting that live photos are significantly bigger than normal photos, so if you aren't bothered by this feature, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to save some space, you can simply turn it off by tapping the 3 yellow circles icon in the camera app. Number 2 is quick actions, and instead of loading up an app and then finding where you want to go, you can skip all of that and go quickly into a function of the app by simply pressing down hard on the app's icon, and you'll get a small menu of possible functions. Now it only works on some apps, most of them are from Apple, but more developers will incorporate 3Touch into their designs as time goes on. For example, doing this one with the Safari app will allow you to show your reading list, jump to your bookmarks, and open a new or private tab. Third up is peek and pop, and this is the heart of 3D Touch, the peek and pop functionality. If you press down on an email or a web link, you'll get a preview or a peek at the contents. If you swipe your finger up, you'll reveal a menu of options such as open link, add to reading list, or you can copy the actual website link. Once you let go, you'll drop back to where you were, and if you decide you want to continue and visit that specific web page, all you have to do is simply press down harder and you'll pop right in. Fourth is how to select text by using the trackpad. And this is hands down one of my favorite features, period, about 3D Touch. Now it can be a pain to move your cursor when you're typing a message, especially if you're typing one-handed. With 3D Touch, you can just press down on the keyboard and it will turn into an actual trackpad and will allow you to drag the cursor back and forth until you place it on the spot you want. Now if you press down hard again, you can actually highlight the text, copy it, cut it, and paste it if needed. This makes editing messages a whole lot easier. The original way to actually multitask between apps on an iPhone is by simply double tapping the home button and you'll be displayed with all your apps that you have open. Well, you can continue to do it that way, but there's actually a new way of doing it by simply pressing down on the left side of the screen and swiping to the right. You can go back to your last app. This makes it really convenient if you're copying and pasting between 2 apps. You don't have to double tap the home button then select it. You can easily just swipe from the left to the right. Now if you press down even harder, you can get the full menu like you would as if you were actually double tapping on the home button. Number 6 is customize Spotlight search. Now if you swipe left to right on the home screen, you'll get Spotlight search with Siri suggestions. If you want to customize that to your own personal preferences, then head into Settings, General, Spotlight Search, and toggle off anything you don't want included in the actual search. Now, if you do decide to keep Siri suggestions on, you'll find that over time, they'll continue to improve the more you use it. 7th is LowPower Mode. Apple has a new way to save battery on your phone with iOS 9. And all you have to do is simply enable it by going to Settings, Battery, and then toggle it on to extend your battery life at the cost of some background syncing, animations, and the Hey Siri function. It's a good way to save power if you're in a bind, and you can also see exactly what has been guzzling your battery if you scroll down on the battery screen. Number 8 is Wi-Fi Assist, and this is actually pretty cool. It's a new feature, it's under the mobile data section, and basically if you have a weak Wi-Fi signal, it will start to use some of your data signal to supplement it. So kind of think of bridging, that's exactly what it does. But the big caveat here is if you do decide to leave it on, you will be using your cellular data, and this could incur some pretty high data charges. Now it is on by default, but if you do want to save that cellular data, you can turn it off by going to Settings, Mobile Data, and scrolling all the way to the bottom. Number 9 is tap and drag multiple photos. Now this has already been done with Google Photos on Android and even on iOS, but the actual Photos app in iOS will allow you to tap on one photo and then select as many as you want all at once. Now this is very convenient if you want to hide photos, delete photos, or even move them to another folder. And the 10th and final tip or trick is live wallpapers. Now all you have to do to enable this is simply go to your settings menu, scroll down to wallpapers, and then select the live wallpaper option, and then choose a live wallpaper that suits your eye. Now what this does is it basically places a live wallpaper on your lock screen or your home screen, and if you want to see the cool actions that it can perform, all you have to simply do is 3D touch or hard press, and it will start moving. So that's it for my top 10 tips and tricks on the iPhone 6s. Obviously there's a lot more out there, and I want to hear some of the tips and tricks that you guys discovered, along whether or not if you're really enjoying your iPhone 6s, down in the comments below. I just want to thank you guys so much as usual for watching this video. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, smash the like button, and if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And as always guys, I'll see you in the next video.